Hello, everybody. Sorry, I just lost a bit of connection there. I will just turn my video on. We're just waiting on a handful more people to come in, but we'll start today's session. So welcome to everyone who is on. Can I just get somebody to let me know they can hear me? Perfect.
Yep, we can hear you, Emily.
Thank you. So I just wanted to welcome everyone to today's session. This one's a little bit different to some of the other sessions we've had the past couple of weeks. This one would have been RHSport, our merchandise supplier, presenting some of their equipment at our annual conference. So we've decided to go with a virtual showing. So to begin, I would just this was one of the sessions that was planned for the conference. So to begin, I just want to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land that we all meet upon this evening. For me, I'm in northwestern Sydney, so this is the Darug land. I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging, and welcome all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here with us today. So just a little bit of housekeeping. If everyone could just keep their microphones on mute. There will be opportunities where our team does engage with you guys, so you can pop off mute then. We don't have as many people on, so feel free to pop your cameras on if you like when you do speak. However, best advice is for the moment to head over to the view function and put your settings into speaker view. That's how you'll see the best view of the people presenting each time. If you have any questions, just pop them in the chat for the moment. We are cautious of time and we will get to as many as we can throughout the session. If there are any questions that are unanswered, we will follow up with an email tomorrow. There's actually going to be an email probably going out this evening, if not first thing tomorrow, with some information from tonight's session. And also just letting you know that the session is being recorded. So I'm going to hand over to Jill and we will go from there.
Terrific. Thank you very much, Emily. And just like to welcome everybody and to thank everybody for joining us in this evening session. Ideally, we would have been face-to-face with everybody. We had our local sales reps were planned to be seeing you face-to-face at the event a couple of weeks ago, but unfortunately that was not to be. So firstly, I'd like to just introduce the RHS team. So I'm Jill and I'm the Sales and Marketing Manager here at RHSport. I have Patty behind me. Patrick's going to be running through some of the product for you today, which he's selected based on hopefully the greatest needs that you've got. Pat's part of our Senior Territory Manager Sales team. We then have Ash Matheson and Robin Graham, both New South Wales representatives. So they are our local people on the ground. Robin's based down south in Sydney, and Ash is up based on North Shore of Sydney. So they're the two contact points for you guys if you're needing some face-to-face or direct advice. So welcome to everybody. Patty and I were just saying that it's probably lucky that it's the first week of the Olympics, because if it was the second week, the athletics would be on and no one would be attending. So we feel quite lucky about that.
Absolutely.
All right, so we'll get into our presentation. All right, so for those that aren't aware, we came on board as a partner with LANSW late last year. It was November, December last year, and we're on board for a 2-year and hopefully longer time as your preferred equipment and centre uniform and merchandise supplier. We're really proud to have this opportunity to be partners of LANSW. But a little bit about who we are. We've been around for over 40 years. And just a little fun fact, the original owner and the person who established RHSport is actually an ex-Olympic athlete who represented Australia in both race walking was his main event, and it just so happened that someone pulled out on the day of the marathon, so he actually competed in the marathon as well. So yeah, our roots do go back very strongly with the athletics world. Predominantly we're a wholesale supplier to the education sector, but also clubs and associations, government organisations and corporate entities. We have approximately 30 staff, including our on-the-road sales team, 3 of those who are here today. We also have a well-staffed in-house customer service team who are also always at the end of the phone line to help out. Australian-owned business, which is always great to know as well. Okay. All right, what we do. So sports equipment is probably the biggest part of our business. We cater for, our range caters for both grassroots participants, but also to elite performers. And one of our major mottos is get active. So whatever level that be at, we like to get people active with our products. We also provide a range of products that can help you to promote your club. So whether it be promoting to potential new members or just at event days to help raise the profile of your club. So some examples there that we can customise. We also, a large part of what we do is also clothing, and you will have all seen what we're capable of doing with the state championships, and anyone who was involved in the recent fun run event as well. We did the t-shirts for those. All right, so just thought I'd highlight a couple of the benefits of dealing with RHSport. So with our arrangements with the state association, basically any club or centre that is wanting to start up an account with us, you get an automatic credit account, which is not the case for most clubs. But because we've got the backing of your association, all you need to do is let us know that you're from that you're an LANSW club, and we'll set up that for you. Means that you access our wholesale pricing. So just to be aware that if you go onto our website and you're not logging in with an approved code, then you'll be seeing retail prices. So the prices will be more expensive. But once you've set up that account with us, you can access that cheaper pricing. You can order online for either centre or home delivery. And I guess one of the other benefits is that we see ourselves as a one-stop shop, so you can get equipment and clothing from us. So if there are things you can't see that you're after that you can't see, just ask us. We have hundreds of different suppliers. We can't obviously promote all of the products, but we can certainly access a lot more products than what we have online. All right, one of the questions that I believe has come up a little bit that Emily pointed out was, you know, how do we engage with RHSport? What are the best ways of connecting with us? So some centres and clubs already have accounts set up. So if you're not sure, all you need to do is touch base with us and we can let you know. If you're wanting to set up an account, or you're wanting to know how to place an order, or you're needing some information about ordering, then our customer service team can help you. So there's a couple of contacts there. If you're wanting face-to-face when that's possible, or you're wanting to speak with one of our local reps, Robin or Ash, their details are there for you as well. All right, we have a range of different marketing materials that will help you. We have a printed catalogue. Every club was sent a copy of our 2021 catalogue at the start of the year. We have plenty of copies available if you haven't seen it, if it hasn't got into the right hands. All you need to do is let us know after the meeting and we can shoot one out to you. We run regular specials lists on new product highlights and promotions throughout the year. So there's just a few examples there. Now, in our clothing side of the business, we have the functionality on our website where you can design your own uniforms. It's a very simple tool to use. You know, you can get other people involved at the club, get kids to help design uniforms and that sort of thing, and that can all be done online, submitted, and then we'll come back to you with pricing and options from there. All right, well, what we thought, we wanted to spend most of the time in this session to demonstrate some of the products that we thought would be relevant to you. I guess at that point, are there any questions that people would like to ask? Okay, I will throw back over to
Jill. There's one question here. Can a zone register with RHSport? So they're our zones that oversee all the centres. So there's the 24 zones throughout the state. I think I sent you the list. So Alan, I don't see that being a problem, but that would be just something that you can touch base with Jill about.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Whether it be actual centre or zone, that's no problem at all. As long as we've got all of the contact details, that's fine with us. Yep. All right. Yeah, you need this up, don't you, Pat?
We don't need the screen up. Can Ash and Robin, can you see me okay? Give me a thumbs up. Excellent. How about now when I stand? Yeah, good. All good. Everyone can see me? So we don't, yeah. Well, thanks for your time this evening. It's probably the biggest crowd I've ever had, but I can't see any of you. So that's even better. That's good. The first item I want to show you, it is something that comes up to our customer service all the time, is starting solutions. Whether it's a club or schools, we always get asked for starting solutions. So today I want to run through just two of our models. We've got three models, maybe four. But this one is probably the more common one that we sell. It is handcrafted over in Melbourne, so yeah, we like to push this one because it is Australian made. It's fairly simple to operate. I'll run through a few key features right now. It is loud, so I'll give you a warning when I'm going to turn it on because it will echo through your speakers. This little unit comes in a nice little carry box, 52 litre carry box, so it's good for storage. So when you're not using it, you can keep it stored away in a safe spot. I might come up a little bit closer to the camera, just so you can sort of, there is a little bit of assembly when this does come to you. Pretty much the grey part you'll see is all connected. It's just the light fitting on the top here. You just have to squeeze it into the top, and then it plugs in quite simply at the back, just here. The microphone also is just a little clip in here to operate it, clip in, clip out. The microphone also comes with an extension cord. Because it is loud, there is an extension cord so you can come away from the actual speaker and you can use it as a microphone as well as a starting pistol. It does have 4 sounds. When you turn on the unit, it'll go through the 4 sounds. When it's the sound that you want, you just press the handheld microphone up the top here to select it. Once you've selected it, the machine will, the light will come up the top here, and then it will warn you 3 times. It'll go beep, beep. So that's then your choice of sound. Also, obviously a microphone. You can talk through the microphone and use the starter at the same time. So just a bit of a warning. I'm going to switch it on right now. So if you want to turn down your PCs or whatever you're using, because it will be loud. I'll turn it on in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So that's sound 1, sound 2, sound 3. And I've selected the pistol. That's the warning there. Good. You can turn your speakers up now. It should be okay. So now that you've got your selected sound, which is once again the starter gun, this now becomes, you can announce on it and your starting pistol. As you all know, starting caps are non-existent anymore, so this is why this is a great unit. I'm just going to do a quick demo. So it is loud, so hopefully I don't deafen you. So this is how easy it is to operate. So you just use the speaker on your marks, set. The most important thing about this starter is actually the light. So if you've got running it over the other side of the oval, the track, I should point out it is portable, so you can take it over to the other side, but the starters can actually see the light when the start goes. On the back here, I'll just switch it off for now. Just a quick, when you are charging this unit, as I said, it is portable, comes with a charger that just plugs into the back here. You've got to have the unit off. Make sure it's turned off. A lot of people try to charge it while the unit's on. It will not charge at all, so make sure you turn the unit off when you're charging it. And they say it gives you about a 6-hour playing time. So yeah, obviously that depends on how much you use it. But yeah, roughly 6 hours it should last for. There is a couple of additional connections at the back here. I don't know if you can quite see that, but you can rig up timers to the end of it. You can get your iPhone pushed into the back of it with another connection that you can pick up from JCar or stuff like that. So you can play music through it as well. But it is a good little unit. I wish you could all hear how loud it is. This is what it's known for, is the actual noise of it and the pitch of it. So it's a great little option for your club.
There was a couple of questions there, Paddy.
Sure.
So one of the questions was, is it battery powered?
Yes, battery powered, and you just recharge it pretty much like a laptop. You've got a 24 volt charger. It just plugs into the back, so it is rechargeable. So once again, unit's off when you're recharging it, and you do that obviously the night before. And yeah, absolutely portable. So it's not heavy as such, but it is, yeah, make sure you got 2 hands on it, because I don't want you to, because it is up there in price.
So there was another couple of other questions, Paddy.
Yep.
One question came about, can you face the light in different directions?
Absolutely. you can just quite simply move it around. That's just a PVC pole up the top here that you can move it around. Once again, yeah, you want to point that towards the timers so they can see the light.
Okay.
Obviously, light travels quicker than the sound, so yeah.
Another question was, is it compatible with, and I'm not sure, I didn't grab all of that question, with I think a starting system that you guys must use already. We might come back to that one if that person can send that again. Another question was, can you, timing solutions. Right. Is it compatible with timing solutions?
I'd have to look at the connection.
Oh, someone's saying no, it's not.
Okay, there you go.
But yeah, if we see what the connection is, we can certainly come back to people on that. So we can have a chat to Emily about that. Another question is, can you add speakers to the system, for instance, for a 400-metre event?
No, I would say no. Yes, it is super loud. I don't know how many more speakers you'd want to put on it. And obviously with the sounds, the 4 sounds that you've got there is different pitches. So it can go a high pitch so that it's actually, the noise actually travels a lot quicker.
So yeah, I'll just add in there that this unit is specifically designed for that exact event. So the guy who manufactures this for us, he is very familiar with the athletics track and the athletics environment, and it is designed specifically for that. So, and I think I saw someone saying on an answer there to say it's designed for that. So I think that was Adam, who's obviously used it before. And then the last question that I've got there was, how much?
This one now. This one is $1,150 plus GST. So it is up there in price, but it's very well made, Melbourne made, I'll point out again. And it's one of those products that we just never get a return for because they are rock solid.
Yeah. One of the things is the gentleman who makes it, he backs his product, and there have been a number of occasions where we've had people who have bought the product who have then wanted to ask questions about it, and he's more than happy to jump on the other end of the phone and actually work through with your team if you've got any problems. Another question there, is it waterproof? Or...
Definitely not. No. Yeah. All the connections at the back are exposed. It has got a swimming function, with a swimming sound, but you'd want to keep it away from the pool entry for sure.
Okay, I think that covered all of the questions. There were a couple of other people giving feedback that their school had used it and it was sufficient to cover your 200-metre start, both light and sound function. So thanks for that contribution. Any other questions on that? No, we might move on to the next one. So there was one more question there. The product code for that is a 14ESS. So E for electronic, S for starting, S for system. Thanks, Robin.
Now the second unit, once again, is designed for, it's more PA system. Thanks, Jill. More PA system, and we have got a starter gun that we connect into the back of it to make it a starting solution. I will talk price straight away because this one is the only product in our range that has dropped by 30%. It's crazy. But these were over $2,000. Now you're looking at somewhere between $1,400 for this unit here. Now the starting gun, which is this product here, you can see that, which is another add-on for $199 plus GST. So this is top of the range. It is 120 watts, So it is loud, but if it is once again portable, battery operated portable, it is rechargeable. And if while it's on mains, it can be a lot louder. It's up to 240 watts. So it is a bad boy. Once again, it's got like a travel, went a bit too high there, travel handle. So easy to move on the caster wheels at the bottom here. So you can move this around a bit easier than the last unit that I showed you. Good thing about this, it's got little storage. It comes with more of a microphone, Bluetooth microphone. And sits in the top here. And actually got room for another microphone. That's just your rechargeable cable. Goes in there as well. In a nice little storage. I might take that out and sing you a song. So, as I said, this one, again, when you're recharging, it's best to switch off the product. Just switches on at the bottom here. And you just turn on the mic. That should be ready to go. Can you hear me? So once again, more of a PA system. So the good thing about this one, you can walk around without a cord. So if you are calling, you can be a bit more mobile with this product. And it's got a range of around 100 meters. So you don't have to drag the unit around with you, which is a bonus. So this just plugs into the back here. It's actually like a guitar point that you put it into. Turn on your little gun here. Once again, this gun has got a few options. You can have a light on the front, which obviously you guys are going to have, and there's a few different noises that you can have. Starting pistol, which we're going to demonstrate today. And it's just quite easily, you just press the button and off you go. I didn't give you a warning that time, sorry about that. I saw Robin jump, so it must have been loud. So once again, you've got the light. I'm going to press start again. If you just have a look at the front of the gun, it will light up. Once again, really good for starters to see that light. Before you press, you've got to have the recharge. The light has to be charged before it goes on, or else the light won't show up. So that takes about a second to kick in. Once again, like, it is a good starting unit. Probably the holdback here is that this gun is a Bluetooth, so you have to be close to the unit. But you can have a starter and someone announcing with the mobile microphone. This unit also comes in a little bit smaller unit at about 640 bucks. Once again, operates off this little starting gun. We have a lot of schools buying the smaller version of this, but I thought this one would be good for clubs. Because it's a lot louder, and it came up in the last unit that you have to, it's all about the noise. Any questions on that one? Or
yeah, there was one that just popped up that I missed. Let's see that question again. Did you say the gun was Bluetooth?
No, it's not. No, yeah, it does have to connect into the back here. Yeah, we're trying to work on a Bluetooth version starting gun, but yeah, you'd think it'd be common, but it's not.
So the other thing, you can Bluetooth other devices to the unit. So your mobile phone, where I believe you can download, starting sounds, which you could use, but you then don't have the light functionality, which is obviously key to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jill, the other question was, can the starter use wireless mic and gun at the same time?
Yep.
Great, thanks, Emily. Thanks, Robin.
Another thing, couple of things that we want to show you is it's more marking. There's still number markings. I can see that a little bit closer. Back from the back. This obviously is great for field events. They are metal, as you can hear by the noise in the background. Metal markers, and also the carry case is metal. So this is designed to last many years. Definitely loves club life because it is a bit more robust than your normal markers. Something like that is around $300 mark plus GST. Does anyone need any more information on that? Thanks, Robin. We also have a set of 20 PVC markers. Once again, probably not as robust as the metal ones, so you need the ground to be a little bit softer for these ones, but perfect for marking or events, marking out field events, things like that. So a good little option, that one there, a little NIDA marker, which works out to be about $57 plus GST. Place numbers. So once again, these are things that most clubs, or we find most schools forget to order at events. So I just wanted to point these out. These are like a light plastic, so nice and durable. Obviously don't fold them because they're going to leave crease marks, but you buy, these come in a set of 3, 1 to 8 places. Should have sent you the running sheet, Robin. Thank you. Measuring wheel, pretty straightforward. This is a great little unit. Comes in with a little, folds down quite easily, and just by taking that little handle off, and it folds right down into a little carry case, little PVC carry case. Counts up to 10,000 meters, which is great. I don't know if you can see, there's a little light switch here. So if you are line marking at night, the display lights up at the bottom here. So you can mark at night, which is great. And this is just a, once again, you don't, that's a little storage unit to rest it, more like a stand. You don't have to have that on if you don't want to. Pretty straightforward. I doubt if there's any questions on that. Obviously, we've got tape measures, fiberglass tape measures, 4 different sizes, ranging from 15, 30, 50 and 100 metre tapes. So we keep these year in, year out. So these are the stable diets that, once again, that for some reason always go missing in club line. Next one is bunting. Bunting is, thought I'd throw this in because it's a product where you don't think of. This is a great way to make a bit of noise around your club, hanging off marquees. To really stand out, obviously you can have it on finish lines and all that sort of stuff, but these are great little thing that people forget to order. I like it. That's why I put them in there. I like the old, to look different from other clubs, so to speak. Yeah, something like those are about $75 for 25 meters, so you get lots there. How are we going? Everyone okay? I don't even know. Obviously, we've got all the bits and pieces that you need, all the equipment, all the right equipment. You've got discuses in all the right sizes, weights. I won't go through all the prices, but these are your rubber discus. Can you see that all right, Robin? Can you give me a thumbs up, or Ash? That's all good. Excellent. We also have got the steel rimmed discuses in 3 different sizes. Shot puts in 1 kilo right up to 6 kilos. Shot puts. What I really wanted to point out is this shot put bag, which every club needs. These hold up to 20 kilo of weight, but it's just a PVC bag. Yeah, awesome to put all your shot puts in. Very durable. Like the stitching in that is, yeah, it's really well made. I've seen, yeah, many people flog the old milk bar crate and put all their shot puts in, but that bag's heaps better. I don't know if anyone's seen these. These are a training javelin made of PVC, weighted tip. Really good for the junior kids to learn how to throw. This one here is 400 grams. So on the little bit of the light side, but it's more about practicing the technique with this. And it does fly true like a normal javelin. So that's just more of a training aid that I wanted to point out today to you clubs. We have got heaps of those training items in our catalogue. So yeah, at the end of the, if you haven't got a catalogue, please register and we'll fly you up one, send you up one ASAP. This one comes up a bit, starting blocks. Can't pick these up at your local sports store, so I thought it's more of a personal product. Point that we have these in stock pretty much all year round. So yeah, if you have one of your individual athletes come up to you and say, where do I get starting blocks from? Send them straight here. Yeah, so we can shoot them out to them. Olympic standard, so yeah, obviously adjustments at the back. Witches hats, marker cones. Once again, we have all this sort of stuff in stock. The big witches hats come in 2 different sizes, 45 centimeters and a 30 centimeter one. Witches hats, we've got 2 different small size witches hats. One's more of a lightweight one. It's a bit harder than just a normal PVC, and this is more of a deluxe model, which is a lot squishier and safer. So if people stand on them, they tend not to break. So yeah, a bit more durable. This one comes in 6 colors, maybe. Yeah, 6 colors, and the other one comes in 5 colors. See more and more sales going into market domes. Once again, great to be marking out sports fields. And the good thing about them is they are a lot more durable. These sort of things we sell in 2 different sizes, 5 centimeter ones and 9 centimeter ones. You can buy them individually for about $1.50 plus GST. In packs of 25 and 120 as well, they're available. And another great item is spot markers. Spot markers can be, we sell them in plain, so obviously plain like that, but numbered ones, which are a little bit dearer, but heaps more versatile. You can line up your first place winners with a 1 or the ones first place, obviously. You can have different activities on these sort of things as well. Tiny tots, when we're coming into 20 tots, we could use sort of markers like this. So these are nice and flat. Pack of 20, about 68 bucks. The plain ones are about $48 plus GST. Hurdles, Once again, these are sort of more on that fitness side of it, warm-up drills to have around the club, you know, with speed ladders and hurdles. These are a great little item for that purpose. If you have got these in the club, or you haven't, we have got a nice, the best thing ever invented is a little bag behind you, Jill, there. It's a hurdle bag. These can get muddled up everywhere in storerooms. This little Velcro bag, little heavy duty bag, just put it brand new, very loud. Go around the hurdles like that. You've got a great little storage unit for it. So you can hang that up, carry it out to the sports ground. Nice little neat package. That's what we like. Once again, more of a fitness item and warm-up drills is speed ladders. As you saw, it comes in a nice little carry case for storage. And it has got this little metal bar, which is, it might not look much, but to be able to store it back to its original sort of shape, it's a little pin lock here to take it out. But after use, these can be so annoying because they're all over the place. But this little unit with this bar that just goes through the middle makes storage heaps easier. I don't know how many, if you guys do speed ladders, but yeah, once again, great warm-up drill for the kids and adults. In the school now, we're seeing more and more what they call activation activities, and this is just one of them, where they're just basically dice with just different exercises on them. Just 6 different exercises on them. And what you do, obviously you roll it, whatever exercise comes up, you roll the other dice. And I've lost this all. I was never good at the casino. We there? So once again, roll it. So I've got to do 5 squats. And you can up the game a little bit by having a 12-sided dice as well. Once again, great for little activities, warm-up drills. Can you see that in the background? So this is, yeah, this biologic set. It's like a portable hurdles. Not coming out. So you've got, it comes in a set where you get 8 hurdles for about $228. But it's a PVC piping, and it comes with all these connections on it, which is great. So once again, hurdles or high jump practicing, you've got 5 different levels that you can put the bar onto. You just snap onto there, and then you can either have a few different clips you can have just rested into there. Once again, you probably don't need it as that high, just like that, so it's level. Comes on, I'll just take it off for a minute, just to show you how we've got it standing up. This set comes with rubber bases and a roof. So it's a heavy rubber base that the upright is standing on. I just tilt it there a little bit. So it's nice and sturdy in this casing here. You can get a few add-ons to this unit here. So you can actually have the, take it out of there, you can actually have a spike. So if you wanted to spike it into the ground, you can have it in as a spike as well. So really universal. So other things, add-ons is like these whiteboards. I'll snap the pole in half because they do come in half, so I'll make it a little bit smaller. So whiteboard you can add on, which that just slides on and off with little hooks. So you can make this an activity. You can obviously, as I said, it's a whiteboard, so you can whiteboard marker, whatever you like on the front there.
Great for marshalling.
Great for marshalling, yes, exactly. Flags, you didn't want that, you can have a flag put onto it. Which I haven't got my glasses on. It goes on like that. You got a little flag in all the primary colours. That's a great unit. Good for training once again, and because it's mobile, instead of logging out all the time. Which we do have a range of hurdles as well. We didn't fit them in our little boardroom here, but let Ashley, Robin, or myself know, and we can shoot your prices on all that. Now, Tiny Tots. Tiny Tots, you've made our next year's catalogue. We're coming up with a package for Tiny Tots. We still haven't nailed the actual products that are going to be in there, but we're pretty certain it's going to be. Get this up on screen. It's a lot of what we call primary school PE fun items, where you've got a lot of skipping ropes, crawling, tunnels, Nerf vortex balls. So once again, practicing the throw of a javelin, skipping ropes. Once again, a lot of activation, little activities for the kids to get involved in. Parachutes, all the parachutes, all the hoops, really soft play balls in 2 different sizes, pool noodles, which I didn't bring with me, storage buckets, once again, parachute. We all love this game. I wish I could see all you guys now, because I reckon if I said hands up who loves this game, I reckon I'd see all 36 of you, is it? 27 even. Because parachute is a great game. Underrated. But once again, good warm up for the kids. Apart from that, we've got, as Jill mentioned, we have got teamwear, full range of sublimation that we can do on and off field. These are just little singlets that we can do. Athletics, so if you time for an update of designs, you can design yourself on our website. Once you hit submit, that comes straight to our graphics team, and they mock it up and email you back some graphics on how your club singlet could look like. The good thing about sublimation too, it's endless designs. If you can think it, we can put it on. It's basically printing on fabric. So if you wanted to do a big logo, a bit like the state champ stuff, if you wanted to put big logos on it, we can do all that sort of thing for you as well. Bags, socks, all that. That's me done, I think, unless you got 1,000,001 questions for me, please.
Terrific. Thank you, Paddy. Thank you very much.
No worries. In that time, did we win any gold medals? None? None?
No, the answer was thanks, Rebecca. Oh, getting smacked in the women's basketball. Oh.
Oh.
All right. So thanks very much for that, Paddy. Just to finish off. Oh, I don't know what that one is. Oh, that one is. Oh, hang on. Ah, Paddy, we had.
Yep. Hopefully you can all see the line marking page on your screens right now. So we do cater for, as Jill said, we're one-stop shop. We do have line marking facilities for you as well, machines, the paints. The machines are great value because they throw in a bit of paint for you. So that's all in the catalogue. It's a bit hard to see, but a unit, a stock standard unit, it's about $1,500 plus GST, but you get 2 cans of paint with that. And then there's a deluxe model as well for around the 2.2 mark. Yeah. So we've got all that available for you guys. And high jump mats. Wanted to point this out a little bit to you guys because the catalogue can get a bit confusing. So you basically got 3 different models. Your basic, standard, and deluxe. If they can see me or not. So the one that we sell more of is the one in the middle, the standard air cell. Now, the reason why they have air obviously in between the foam there is to dampen when you actually crash into the mat. The basic mat is just a block of foam. So when you go into the standard and the deluxe, you're getting the air cell foam, but also you're getting the high density foam. So once again, it's a better foam in the standard and the deluxe. When you go into the deluxe, the price difference is actually the cover. So the cover's actually, the seams are welded on, so it's a lot more durable for club life. So you get, it's a lot more wear and tear. So the handles are welded on, sewn and welded on. The cover is welded in the seam, so really good high wearing. Mesh top on all 3. So yeah, then basically the differences between the 3 different mats. Yeah, for more information on that, it's probably best to get in contact with Ash, Robert, or myself, because yeah, we can go into more details for your needs on that. Unless you've got questions for me tonight.
So basically with the high jump mats, you know, you have certain specifications that you need to follow, and we can certainly supply to the specifications. As you can see, Paddy's put in there that our supplier is IAAF certified. So we don't manufacture them here. We leave that to the experts because it's so important that you've got the right mat that has the right safety standards, because I can tell you in the market, they're not all manufactured to the same high standard. All right. So thanks for that, Paddy. Just as a final offer, and I'll unshare the screen in a moment, but after the session, I'm not sure whether it'll be tonight or tomorrow, Emily will be emailing something out to you after we're finished, and basically it's just to sort of sign up to our newsletter and our information to receive any offers, etc. And just so we can you know, say thanks for coming along to the session. There'll be a free LANSW merchandise pack, which you can choose what size hoodie and what type of socks you want. So one lucky attendee will be in the running to win that prize tonight. And just finally, any last questions that anyone might have? No. Okay. Well, Emily, perhaps
I think that's all. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Jill and Paddy and Ash and Robin for logging on remotely as well. And thank you everyone for coming today. And as I said before in the comments, we are aiming to get everyone a catalogue out with your centre packs. So look out for those. Otherwise, if you don't receive one, feel free to reach out to either myself at the office, because I've got plenty there, and or RHSport, and they can send one out to you directly.
Terrific. Thanks for the opportunity, everybody.
Yeah, thank you,
Have
everyone.
a good night.
Jill, just before you sign off, can you just send me back the hosting and then I'll be able to record, save the recording so we can share it around.
Yep.
So if you just click on my name.
There you go. You should be right now.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you.
See you, Paddy. Well done, mate. Well done, Jill.
Thanks, Ash.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Talk tomorrow.
Well, you won the gold medal, Paddy, in
Oh,
that
it looks
hour,
like
mate.
it's
Well
funny
done.
still in the background.
Isn't it?
Sorry?
It still looks sunny in Sydney. Well, in the background, it looks like it's the day.
Oh, that's because we've still got a good attitude, even though we're in lockdown. We're still bright enough.
Excellent to hear.
And I've got some disco lights going, Paddy, you know, just to keep my spirits up in lockdown.
You can't keep Sydney people down, don't you know that?
I'm getting ready for the athletics next week, people.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
I know. Oh, I meant to ask if there are any Olympic athletes that have come from any of the centres.
Yep.
Oh, we can find that out from Emily.
Hi, Jill.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jill, we've got plenty, so I can send you a list if you want to share it or anything.
Oh, great. Yeah,
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I can send over that info.
Terrific. All right.
Okay,
Thank you. Have a good
well,
night.
Thanks for
I'll
having
call
us,
it quits.
Emily.
See ya. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.